It's pretty unbelievable that we are near the end of 2022 already. This year absolutely flew by. I don't know if you feel the same, but I tell you what, it feels like yesterday was January 1st. So today I want to talk to you about some great content ideas that you can implement for 2023 that are going to rock your business. I'm Sue Peters, also known as the Digital Diva. If you're new here, consider subscribing below because I come on each and every week to help share some tips and ideas and strategies on things that I implement in my business that can help you grow your business as well. I started my business back in 2015, and implementing digital marketing strategies has completely changed the game for my business and helped me get out of the hey girl rat race, living in the DMs and spending all of my time on social media. So that's the purpose behind my channel. I want to share with you all the digital strategies and social media strategies that I've learned over the years so that you can scale your business without the burnout. So let's get right into it. Obviously, when it comes to our social media, our purpose is to find our audience, to nurture that audience, to help them see who we are, the type of value that we can provide, and find the people that we actually vibe with. But the most important part behind everything that we do on social media and building our platform, using our website, creating our blog, using YouTube or any social media channels is to create sales. It's the most important aspect of our business. And in order to get those sales, we first have to get engagement so that we can be seen by the people that we can help. And a lot of people, when it comes to social media, they measure our social media posts and all of our content by likes and comments. And while those are important, there's another piece of the puzzle that's even more important, and that is having saves. People saving your content is one of the most important pieces because it tells the algorithm, hey, this is a piece of content that's really important, which means other people are going to like it, which means it's going to share your content more and more with other people. So creating save worthy content is one of the most important things that you can do. Now, this doesn't mean that every single post you put out has to be save worthy, but it does mean that a big chunk of your content needs to be valuable content that your audience wants to save so they can go back and look at over and over again. So how do you get those saves? Well, number one, obviously, it has to be valuable and it has to be savable. It needs to be content where someone looks at it and they think to themselves that they need to refer back to it later on. Or maybe it's an audio that they want to listen to. Maybe it has tips or strategies or tutorials or something that's there that they can refer back to and learn later on. So making your content high value so that they want to save it and refer back to it later is tip number one. And tip number two for creating savable content is actually put a call to action on your post. So it can be inside the video itself if it's a video format. If it's a carousel, it can be on that very last page. Basically, you just put like a little graphic, or you even say, like on the comments, save this post for later or share this post, that type of thing. Actually give it that call to action to make sure that they recognize that this should be saved. You also can put it in the description. If it's a really high valuable piece, what I would do is put it at this early part of the description, and then I would also put it at the end. A lot of people don't actually read all of it. So if you only put it at the end, they may not see that call to action. So putting that call to action at the beginning of the description, save this for later type of thing, and putting it at the end, both of those places will be helpful. So make sure you put a call to action on there because a lot of people don't even think about saving it. But if you prompt them to save it, they're more likely to save, and that's going to increase your overall saves on your page. Okay, so those are a couple of tips for you in terms of how you can increase getting saves on your content. Now I want to dive into, I have 6 different ideas for you for specific content ideas for 2023. These are content ideas that the algorithm is really loving right now. So I highly recommend implementing these into your strategy and just kind of putting them into, a nice little rotation and picking the one that's going to work best depending upon the topic and the type of content you're going to post. Okay, so the first one is obviously Reels. Reels are absolutely huge right now, especially on Instagram. Instagram loves Reels. And even more important with Reels, creating original audio is far more important than using trending audio. So I highly recommend using a combination or a mix of the two. So original audio can be, an audio clip that you actually find. It can be your voice actually talking on camera. It can be a lot of different things, but creating an original audio is really huge right now on Instagram. And the algorithm is designed to push original audio. Trending audio is still really important. And where you can find trending audio is you can use two different apps that I found really good. One is Trend Talk, which is primarily for TikTok. But what we have found is that the audio for TikTok actually comes into play with Instagram, usually a couple of weeks later. So using Trend Talk can actually help you find really popular trending audio early on, and then you can use it on Instagram to help boost your post that much more. Reels Trends is also another really good one. They give you one audio per day that shares with you what's really trending right now, or you can pay for an upgraded version and you'll have all types of options that you can look through from them as well. So both of those apps are fantastic for finding trending audio that's up and coming. But I also highly, highly recommend that you come up with your own audio versions because original audio is really taking off right now on Instagram. Okay, so that's content type number one. Content type number two is a selfie or a close up of your face in some way. Now, this can come in so many different forms. Maybe you're sharing a favorite product, maybe you're sharing a favorite meal or something that you're doing with your family. Maybe it's even something with like a scowl on your face or a funny face, which is fantastic for really capturing attention and being a scroll stopping post. But having your face on your page and on your feed really helps people feel like they're getting to know you. They get to see the real you. So make sure you're sharing yourself and not just sharing other content where you can't see your face. Sharing your face is incredibly important if you want to build relationships and if you want to create that bond with your audience so they can really feel like they get to know you. Okay, content type number three are how to's. How to videos are so popular right now. This might be a how to video on how to do your hair, how to do a coconut oil treatment. That's one that I've done. It might be, tutorial on how to actually make a full-blown recipe. It could be a journaling prompt. Maybe that's part of your morning routine, part of your process. But make sure to align it with your product or service or with your personal brand. This really helps make sure that you're vibing with the right people and the right people are finding your content. Like, for example, you wouldn't find me really doing a full blown hair tutorial on how to do a braid or how to do curls or something like that because it's really not me. Now, I might share things like how to do a coconut oil treatment. I've done that before, or how to do overnight curls because they're super simple. And that is something that I actually do in my everyday life. That is really me. But I'm not fancy. Like, I can't do this amazing mom bun. I can't do incredible, beautiful braids. Like, I don't know how to do fun stuff like that. Same with makeup. Like, I'm not a girl that wears makeup. So you wouldn't really find something on my page on a makeup tutorial because that's just not me. It's not on brand. So when you're sharing something like that, make sure that it either connects with you personally or it connects and aligns with your product and services that you have to offer. Okay, idea number four, demonstrations, which really kind of falls in line with how to's. The difference that I see between them is how to's I see as like a full blown process of how to do A through Z. You actually give them the full video on how to do what it is you're trying to show them. A demonstration might just be like a brief snippet of that. So it might just be kind of a brief idea of what your morning routine looks like, maybe a sped up video of what your morning routine looks like, but you're not really walking them through the exact process. It's more of just like a quick overview. Or maybe you're sharing, a meal that you made and what you're having for lunch, but you're just dishing it out from the pan. You're not really showing them the full recipe from start to finish. So it's kind of the difference between what I see with how to's and demonstrations. Demonstrations is more of like a brief snippet of what it is that you're trying to show them, whereas a how to is literally start to finish on how to do it as well. Demonstrations can be really great because it can pique their interest on what it is that you have to share. It can make them curious on how to actually make that recipe that you just showed, or how to go through and create a full blown morning routine process, or how to properly journal, or how to properly put on makeup from start to finish. So, a lot of what I see really popular right now are creators having a normal conversation with you while they're actually doing something. So maybe they're doing their hair and they're not teaching you how to do their hair, but they're showing you how they're doing it while they're having a conversation with you on camera about something else. Or maybe they're doing their makeup, or maybe they're making a meal or a snack or something like that while they're just simply having a one-on-one conversation with you on camera. That's what I see as a demonstration. So hopefully that makes sense because how to's and demonstrations are a little bit different, but the demonstration really just kind of piques their interest. And what you're talking about may not even have anything to do with the actual demonstration that you're showing. but it's a really fantastic way to get them curious about what it is that you have to offer and how you go about creating what it is that you're putting together. So hopefully that makes sense and kind of gives you the difference between the two, because both of them can be so effective and really captivate your audience and get them excited and wanting more. Okay, content idea number 5. This one has really become pretty popular as well in 2022, and I can definitely see it continuing to take off in 2023. And this is behind the scenes. There's a reason why reality television is so popular. People love to see the behind the scenes of real, raw life. They don't want the fake stuff. They want to know what's actually happening in your life and how things look. So maybe you're sharing behind the scenes of your workouts and maybe the struggle that you're facing with your workouts, or maybe you're talking about the nutrition side of things and the things that you're doing behind the scenes in order to improve your health. Maybe you're showing your business and the things that you're doing, the hard work that you're putting in behind the scenes that doesn't always get seen on social media because it's not part of that highlight reel that people typically share. But sharing the behind the scenes and really getting raw and authentic and vulnerable about your journey, whatever that journey might actually be, can be really, really powerful for people because it helps them see that they can bridge the gap from where they are right now to where they want to be. Let's face it, a lot of times growth is extremely hard, and people might have a lot of incredible goals, but seeing how far away those goals are can be so daunting and so difficult that it stops people in their tracks. But if you share the behind the scenes stuff and you share that raw, real vulnerability and show them that not every day is going to be fantastic, and it's hard work to put this together, but it's absolutely doable if you put the work in, can really help empower people to move forward with their dreams and their goals. So behind the scenes is extremely powerful. So content idea number 6. Now I'm going to say this one is probably less popular than it used to be, but it's still really, really powerful stuff. And that is going live. So whether it's live on your Facebook, live on your Instagram, or even live on your stories or YouTube, going live is extremely powerful because again, it allows you to have that interaction with people and it lets people see the real you. It lets them get to know you without having actually met you before. Going live really just helps people see that you're a real person. And it's a fantastic way to share extremely valuable content and have a conversation with your audience as they're asking you questions during your live. So TikTok lives especially are extremely popular right now. And I would say Instagram lives probably equally as important and popular. Facebook lives don't seem to be as popular as they used to be, but they still can be very powerful. So it just comes down to what platform you're using for your business. But going live, I highly recommend and definitely has a lot of really good value still in 2023. So there you go, 6 content ideas for your 2023 new year to help build your business and to help you scale and grow on social media. Take these ideas and kind of circulate them around. You don't have to focus on just one of them at a time. I highly recommend having a nice variety of content on whatever platform it is that you're using. It helps keep your page fresh, helps keep your audience guessing on what's coming next, and gives them a variety of content to review and look at. So definitely use a nice combination of all of them and just have fun with your content. That's probably the most important tip I can give you is just have fun with creating your content and talking and connecting with your audience. Building your business needs to be fun. And if you're leading to burnout, you need to take a break, take a step back, and reevaluate your business and what you can do differently to get excited about your business again. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I do want to mention that I do have an extra free resource that can help you on this exact topic. I have a free download for you that has more than 30 different ideas for content that allows you to really build that engagement with your audience and create more sales. Because the more you connect with your audience and the more engagement you have, the more you can really build those relationships with your people. So wherever you're watching or listening to this video, you can find a link below for that free content if you want to check it out. And of course, consider subscribing wherever you're watching or listening to this video. You'll also always find this episode on my blog as well. So you can go to suepetersofficial.com/110 for episode 110. That will allow you to browse through any of the free offers that I have for you, review the show notes and any extra material that I can share with you to help you with your content. I hope you feel excited to start 2023 incredibly strong for your business so that you can scale and grow and reach those goals that you dream of. I look forward to sharing even more ideas with you, more strategies and tips, and helping you grow your business. So we'll chat again soon.